Alrighty then, the level 65 warrior quest given to us by Broken Mountain in the Morbi dry docks of Lower Lenosha is When Push Comes to Shove. Here we go. Mercy, I'm afraid I have naught but ill tidings to share. The Mamool Ja have returned with reinforcements. According to reports from Maelstrom Command, they have their eyes fixed on Wineport. Having been driven out from the ruins of Nim, I have no doubt they mean to take the village as their new base of operations. We have fanned the flames of their aggression, Mercy, and thus it is our duty to put matters to rights. I fear they pose too great a threat to consider this part of Dorgono's training. Regardless of what may happen, I expect you to prioritize the Mamool Ja above all else. When you are ready, my men and I shall meet you at Raincatcher Gully. 187 to teleport to Wineport. Wine teleport? No, it's dumb. I have to leave Wineport to regroup with men and then come back to Wineport. Dumb. Are you enlisting the help of the ninja? Oh, we don't. Nobody knows the ninja's here. Shh, shh, shh. It's a secret warehouse. Shh, shh. Here is Broken Mountain to continue with Dorgono and some of the warrior trainees. We have a cutscene. Our scouts tell us the Mamool Ja are still to the south. There's no way of knowing which path they will take to reach Wineport, so we must head them off at every available avenue, lest they turn the hamlet into a battlefield. Mercy, I would ask you to head due south and do away with any enemies you find along the way. The rest of us shall sweep west toward Red Mantis Falls, then south through the Severed String. Dorgono, you will stay close to me in the rear. You will aid me in support, nothing more. If you insist, she sighs. I'm sorry, Dorgono, but there's too much at stake to risk your losing control of your inner beast. Yet with you joining me in support, I fear we may lack the strength to do away with the Mamool Ja. Yet with you joining me in support... Oh, if she's not out there... Okay. Yeah, maybe. No need to fear, brother, for you have my axe, says Curious Gorge, joining the cutscene. What a welcome surprise. Are you sure you're able to fight? After bashing boulders and toppling titans with the marauders, I've never felt better. Ugh, you again. Come to slow us down, worm. No more than the horn-mad cow unable to control her inner beast. How about when this is over, I show you my inner beast and... Enough, brother. Sorry, enough, both of you. Brother, if you're sure you can handle it, I would have you take the lead. I'm probably going to find a better scene to grab, but for now, I'll just grab this. Probably going to be too much. I don't ever know when it's too much, whatever. He gives a cheer, and Dorgono, like a big cheer, dancing, big display. Dorgono's like, yeah, whatever. Right then, let's move quickly. Mercy, we will meet where the paths join on the road leading to Limsa Laminsa. Everybody salutes. Dorgono gives a cheer. She wants to hit things with a big axe. I wasn't really listening. Go south, hit things, warrior, go. We have a dark purple destination marker. Roiling with energy. Survey says, kill this thing. I have this now. I have to remember to use it. I don't think warrior... It's just an off global cooldown attack every 30 seconds. I don't think I had this before. But it's not a weapon skill. So it won't... Like, you want to use it in the beginning of a fight, but it won't take up charges of Berserk. Because what Berserk does weapon skills only. It crits them. Upheaval, by the way, is the name of it. I don't know where I want to put it. I'm probably going to forget it exists if it's on X. I do still use interrupts. I don't know. I'll put it there. Maybe I'll remember it. Who knows? Another destination marker. Dark purple energy. We got 3 this time. Let's get a buff quick here. I got some cone attacks to dodge. See, the tab targeting in this game sucks. This dude's right in front of me, and it tab targets to this stupid pelican butthead. Luckily, I'm not a ranged attacker, because when you do that as a ranged attacker, then you pull things that you didn't intend to attack, because the tab targeting sucks. Another dark purple destination marker. We're further south now, on the way to Lower Lenosha. Get my buff back just once this time. Forgot to use upheaval. Maybe, I don't know where to put it, and I'll remember it. So we've met up with Broken Mountain. They took, I guess, this route, kind of on the western side, and I took the eastern actual path. They ran through wilderness, it looks like. The 3 warriors are 1 hand, 1 knee down. Broken Mountain is 1 hand, 1 knee down. Mercy! Oh, thank goodness, you are unharmed. The Mamool Ja, they caught us unawares as we passed through the severed steering string. We had no choice but to make haste toward the rendezvous point. As I feared, Brother's boasting was just that. He was the first to falter, and failed to keep up as we fled, him along with Dorgono. Yet please, you must find them before they are slain by the Mamool Ja, or worse. With how infrequently... What I've done on other classes is I put this here twice. With how infrequently I actually have to... I can move that here. My interject, my interrupt. Stun is much less often. But what I can do is I can keep an eye on it here, but put its actual use... What's onslaught? Oh yeah, my dash. My charge, whatever. Its actual use over here, so... Hopefully that'll make me use it more often. Remember it's there. We find Curious Gorge, 1 hand, 1 knee down. Dorgono is standing. And we have some Mamool Ja. I'm sure there's going to be a cutscene talking to Curious Gorge. Yep. Mercy, be on your guard. Dorgono, she defeated the Mamool Ja, but... She turns with her eyes red at me. Her inner beast has consumed her. My strength has failed me, Mercy. Please, you have to stop Dorgono. Of course, dude. Of course, all of my rate... Oh. But she blinks, and it's gone. And she's okay. She's kind of looking at herself, checking for wounds or something. I did it. I've suppressed the will of Karash. I put my axe away. Curious Gorge stands. Could it be? She overcame her inner beast through her resolve to protect me? The flames of her spirit burn so brightly, and yet it feels as though mine have all but guttered out. Pray return to the others without me. I cannot face them like this. He goes running away. The cutscene camera goes up. Fades to black, and we are back with Mountain and his men. We have struck 2 birds with a single stone. The Mamool Ja have been repelled, and Dorgono has at last gained control over her inner beast. The power of Karash is now mine to control. Soon my people will welcome me back with open arms. Mountain nods at this. I would certainly hope so. Let us return to the Morby dry docks and prepare for your send-off, shall we? Shall we? The 4 of them turn, the Rogadins, they leave the scene. She turns to me. I lacked the courage to ask before, but now I must. Mercy, would you return with me to the Azim Steppe? There is much my people could teach you, just as you could teach us. With your help, we would never need fear the will of Karash ever again. Please, Mercy, say you will join my clan. I'm panicked, arms up, like, I don't know. My options are I cannot abandon my duties here. Then who would protect Eorzea in my absence? I must remain here and continue my training. Or ... I'm gonna go ... I'm gonna talk to Mountain about it first, probably. I'm sorry. What was I thinking, making such a silly request? Forget that I asked. It was foolish of me to think you would give up your life here in Eorzea. Come, we should return to the Morby dry docks. The others are waiting. I would like to come meet your clan, but joining them is another thing. Unless it's just like a visitor pass, you know? I make myself snort. Not snort, like exhale little laughters. How much am I hungry for today? That's a interesting question. I had my usual food, roughly a cup. I haven't measured it. I think it's probably 2 cups now that I'm really thinking about it. But roughly 2 cups of chicken, rice, and like peppers and mushrooms. They're all cooked separately and then seasoned separately, and then they're all combined each morning into this hot container, you know, to keep it hot, warm all day. And between 8 and 12, I slowly eat all of it. So that's my food for like breakfast through lunch. And then this day I got a couple donuts and I ate a few, maybe like a handful of lemon heads. So I don't know what else how much else I'm gonna eat tonight. Here's Broken Mountain for the turn-in, back in Morby dry docks, and another cutscene. Sorry for the crunching of ice. It pains me to let such a fine warrior leave. Still, I cannot begrudge you for wishing to return home. A part of me wishes to stay and repay your kindness. Before coming here, I was certain redemption was beyond my reach. Did I grab a... I did. Now, thanks to you and your warriors, I have learned to harness the power of Karash. At last I can return home and show my people this strength is a gift, not a curse. Thank you everyone for everything. Farewell. She's like giddy and jumping, happy. Sorry for the in my voice. Thank you, everyone. She does a weird wave, past Broken Mountain to the Rogadin men, one of whom is wiping tears. Sad to see such a pretty lady go, probably. And after a black screen, it's just me and Mountain again. Once again, we are indebted to you, Mercy. Not only have we eliminated the Mamool Ja threat, we've helped Dorgono on her way to reuniting with her people. Yet there still remains the matter of my brother. He would not dare admit it, but I knew from the moment he laid eyes on her that he was in love, and therein lies the problem. The only love he has ever known is that for his axe and the thrill of battle. In light of her less than favorable treatment of him since his defeat here at the Wolves' Den, I fear his love and loathing for her are at odds with one another. Unable to get a grasp on his emotions, he's lost touch with his inner beast. He will be distraught in her absence, to be sure, but as they say, time heals all wounds. All we can do now is wait and hope he recovers. If anything should happen, you will be the first to know. 105,000 experience points, 1487 gil. The next question I have is, after the Astrologian 65 quest and video. Do what? Okay, I'm gonna sit so we can grab the little Taru guy. Do I want to do a 2-hour experience point scroll and just see? The thing is, if I queue as a healer and I only queue for Bardam's Medal, which I would have to, I'm gonna do it with like, but I can instant queue with the duty support. I couldn't do it for 63 because it's not in here, because I think it's an optional dungeon, which is sad. It should be in here. I've unlocked it. I've run it. Oh, it was. The duty support option will become oh. Okay. Future update. Bardam's Medal. But yeah, you can instant queue. So I could do 4 of these in under 2 hours. I think usually running the thing is with a tank, running as a tank or a healer, their DPS is not good. Like the NPC's DPS is not good. So you have much longer fights. And in those instances, I generally actually mostly level my healer and my tank through main scenario and leveling. You get bonus XP too. Usually it's almost always the main scenario tanking, and leveling is almost always healer. But anyway, I have Astrologian quest to do. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed from Broken Mountain, myself, and the Taru windup. Bye bye for now.